Hello, yeah, in this video, I want to show you how to perform a comprehensive contingency table analysis for two categorical variables. Okay. First, let's set a random seed for reproducibility, and then we create a gender, male and female, with 100 records, and then we have product ABC, and then we can put them into a data frame, and this is what it look like. So get a gender and product to a category variable in the data frame. Okay. And now I'm going to show you three methods. First is just the using the base R for this contingency table analysis. So first we'll create a raw contingency table. So basically you just use table and gender and the product. Okay. And then you can print out, say, we'll use method one base R custom function, and then step one raw contingency tables, print them out. So you got one raw contingency tables here. And then you calculate the raw percentages, basically using the margin equal to 1 means rows. Okay, so the row percent and the prop dot table, that's the function you use, and you put a raw table in there and the margin equal to 1 and times 100%, and then you print out raw percentage sum up to 100% across columns, and you print them out. This is the raw percentage table. And then you can calculate the column percentages just using the margin equal to 2 means column. So you create column percentage using prop dot table, raw table, margin equal to 2 and times 100. You print out this is the column percentages. And you try to put all three together into a comprehensive table. You can write this function called the combined table. So basically, you write in this raw table here, and then you use the calculate the raw percentages and column percentages, and then initialize the result matrix, and you get put the raw names and put the column names, and then you fill in the matrix row by your for loop, and just put in the raw indexes and then put in the results, and then also there's percentages. You put in the raw, and similarly you create descriptive raw labels. This is the raw labels as an empty column vector, and then you from I to 1 to n number of rows of X, and also the raw table, raw labels, combine this row labels and then paste the row names, the count, row percentage, and column percent, and row names in the row labels return the result. Now you can display the combined table. With step 4, combined tables, all three statistics. And here, this is sum up row sum to 100 across rows, and column percent sum to 100% down the rows. You can print them out. So this is the combined contingency table. It's not very pretty. I like the format of the SAS output or the SPSS output, but in R, we put the female, the first row is the count, and second is the row percentage, and the third is the column percentage, etc., etc. Okay. All right. So method 2 is using Tidyverse, so dplyr and tidyr. So we load these two libraries, and then we're going to do method 2 Tidyverse approach. Basically, it's just a more compact syntax. We use this df, use this operator, and get the first count for the gender and product, and then go to group by gender, and then mutate row percentages using the count divided by sum of the count times 100%, and then group by product. We mutate the column percent equal to count over sum of count times 100%, and then end group, and now we calculate the row percentages and column percentages, and then we reshape from long to wide format using the pivot wider. You just doing that transpose of the data set. Now comprehensive table, now it's ready from the Tidyverse approach. So this format looks a little bit better. You get count A, B, C, male, female, those are the raw counts. And the next one is row percentage A, row percentage B, and row percentage C, column percentage A, column percentage B, column C. Okay, so I think the better than the last one, but still not as neat as the SAS output, SPSS output. Okay. If you don't like to put all the table together, you can just create separate tables. So this is the syntax to create the row. Then the row percentages, and then the column percentages. Okay, you just use 3 tables separately. Okay, but I think when you're actually writing a paper, you probably want a combined table. Okay, but anyway, but maybe you can just add it to the table and use the format of the SPSS output using the data you calculated here. Okay. All right. And method 3 is there's a package called the gmodels package. It creates a more professional output. So here, we assume it's already installed. So loading the library. We say method 3. gmodels cross tab table and professional publication ready formatted output. So first we need use this cross table function with all options explained. Okay, so we get cross table, then gender and product, the 2 categorical variables, and then we say prop dot chi-square equal to false. We can actually set to true if you want the chi-square hypothesis statistic and hypothesis test performed. And prop dot t equal to false. They suppress the total table proportion, but prop dot r is true. Prop dot c is true for row and the columns. And the format is equal to SPSS. Okay. And then the DNN equal to these are dimension names, gender and the product. And then you get additional options, chi-square equal to false, Fisher equal to false, missing include equal to false. And then you created this. This is the SPSS format table. I like this one much better. This is more publication ready. Okay, so all right. So it's not the default, but we can make it happen. Just let it look like SPSS output. And we can do more like a visualization. We can use the ggvct library VCT. We can do it, but here let me just use the ggplot2 here. You got to plot 2 data, df, go to count, and then go to group by gender, then mutate row percentages, which is n over sum of n times 100, and create a bar chart, ggplot, plot data. Is the AES is x equal to gender, y equal to row percent, field equal to product, and then got the geonum bar x static identity, position equal to dodge. GEOM gem text is AES, label equal to paste 0, round of row percent and 1, and percent sign. Position equal position Dodge width equal to 0.9. These are the field parameters. V just equal to 0.5. Label title equal to product preferences by gender. You get X equal to gender, Y equal to raw percentages. Field equal to product. Then you get a theme minimal parentheses and theme. Plot title equal to element. Text H just equals 0.5 and print this object. So on the right side, there's the product preference by gender. This is also quite a publication ready plot. Okay, so sort of like this is like a clustered bar chart. Okay, summary of the result. We can say which model to use. You can use the method 1 for full control, no package needed. And method 2 is Tidyverse, works well in data pipelines. And method 3 is gmodels, best for publication ready output. Visualization helps communicate findings effectively. And also, we didn't run this, you can actually write this result into a CSV file. Okay, this is quite a comprehensive contingency table analysis using R. Thanks for watching and hope you find it useful.